Hello racing friends, welcome to my channel, Racing from Home. Today's video is about Forza Motorsport and a top 10. Not a top 10 position, but a top 10 improvements we would like to see in 2025 to make Forza great again. So here we go, number 1. If we look back, I think we all agree that Forza Motorsport released in an early access state, just like many other racing sims. Games like the current Assetto Corsa Evo, Assetto Corsa Competizione, Rennsport, Automobilista 2, just to name a few. Here is a suggestion for Forza Motorsport in 2025. How about re-release the game with a 20 years anniversary title this year and create some new hype as the game is in a much better shape than when it released more than a year ago. Also, Gran Turismo 7 had an anniversary edition for 25 years, but that was quite underwhelming in my opinion. This was mainly because the trailer was nicer than the actual content. Number 2. Bring back Fujimi Kaido or a lookalike. There's a big part of the racing community that is mega passionate about Fujimi Kaido, and it's also number 2 on the list for most requested tracks. Don't forget to go to the Forza forums and vote for it. Thank you. I found some hints via a passionate fan on X about Fujimi or a lookalike. This track creates a lot of goodwill among hill climb fans or downhill racers. This, together with the 20 years anniversary, is a win win in my opinion. Number 3. The abbreviation for AI is artificial intelligence, but it still lacks some intelligence. We already had a few updates on it, but a lot of work still has to be done, especially when you compare it to other racing titles like AMS2 and Race Room, for example. Not every multiplayer lobby is always filled up, so why not add AI in multiplayer races to fill up the grid? Number 4. Online open drift lobbies and drag races. There has been a great drifting community for many years on the Forza series, and you all know Slap Train as an example, right? They seem to be left out without the online multiplayer drift mode and extra features. For drag racing, it's the same thing. It is still missing, and we have some tracks that do have a drag strip already, like Hockenheim and Sunset Peninsula, just to name a few. Number 5. Improve penalty system. Why not have a penalty system on track? During one of the QAs with the developers, they mentioned they had a fully working on track penalty system, but still decided to go for the current penalty system. If we see how beautiful this works in GT7, I am a big supporter of having penalties on track and drive through penalties. This to counter rammers and get cleaner racing, which, by the way, is already much better than previous Forza installments. So well done, but we need improvements. Number 6. Single player improvements. The single player is most of the time a FOMO tour of getting a car in the end as a reward. No fun at all. Why not use the beautiful dynamic weather and tire wear plus fuel strategies to make it more challenging? Endurance racing is something that will be added in 2025, according to Turn 10. In one of the first trailers 4 years ago, we saw a pretty detailed and extended view on the garage with characters, racing engineers, etc. Let us walk into that room and connect with some of the people. Learn about your statistics, your driver rating, safety rating, stuff that we all love as racing fans. Number 7. Driving in wet weather. Racing in the wet is looking beautiful, but is not very exciting and realistic. Why not add the puddles from Forza 6 in it, but less exaggerated, of course, and get a dry racing line when the weather improves and the track is drying up? We already have an ideal line that is getting rubbered in during the race, so there could be some possibilities for this, right? Number 8. Paint booth slash livery editor. Long life content creators sadly leaving the game or being heavily frustrated and blocks creativity. As I understood from painters on the game, it's still a hustle and one step forward and two steps back most of the time. Give us also the option to make adjustment to the driver suits, so you make it more personal. Number 9. New circuits. Sometimes visually, there's not a big step up from Forza Motorsport 7 to the current Forza Motorsport, But being on the wheel with the improved physics and dynamic weather on each track, it feels like a complete new game to me. So that's good. We already got new additions like Kailami, Mid Ohio, and also the fancy tracks are very well done. But we would like to have really new additions to the game. The game launched with 20 tracks only, but has released 8 tracks along the way. Fun fact, Forza Motorsport 7 launched with 32 tracks and never got a new track added to the game. So please bring us some new ones, and I like that with the monthly updates. So keep them coming, turn 10. And the final one, number 10. Autocross, Forza driving experience. Since the very first Forza Motorsport, we had autocross in the game. Why not bring it back? Purely to train your driving skills or be competitive on the leaderboards? Something to think about, but with the Forza experience, you achieve a certain driver rating. And that is also what you will start with online racing. So drivers with the same skills start with each other online. Well, this was it. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I see you on the next video. I will be also making a video from what I like about Forza Motorsport already, compared to the other Forzas. That will be released in the coming weeks. Thank you for watching. Bye!